Your kids could get free or low-cost health coverage from Medicaid or CHIP. Even if you've applied before, they may be eligible now. Kids up to age 19 are covered for checkups, vaccines, dentist visits, hospital care, and more. And if they already have Medicaid or CHIP, remember to renew every year. Visit insurekidsnow.gov or call 877-KIDS-NOW. Paid for by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services.
Just two adjacent girls living in a lovely world. They took a podcast train going anywhere, but kind of specifically through Austin, Texas. Yeah, hook 'em horns.
Adjacent. Very near, next to, or touching. Our tailgate is adjacent to the left field fence. ADJACENT. Adjacent.
All right, welcome back, y'all. Welcome to Adjacent. We are in studio at Record ATX, and we have two wonderful people that we are getting to know and deep dive into, and we're really kind of entrenching ourselves in their lives.
Yeah, we're like, can we be siblings?
I feel like we're kind of stalking.
Yeah, I'm stalking. Well, and I've heard stories about y'all forever.
Spit back at you.
Yeah. Oh, good. And so it's. I always feel like the first time I saw you, it was like I already know everything about you. We're
Right.
good. And so we're kindred spirits. We're good. Let's have fun.
So,
Good.
who do we have in studio today?
We have Couri Keith's cousin.
Yes.
Is that correct?
Yes, that's correct.
And her spouse,
Yes.
partner,
Yes.
lover.
Lover.
We're scared to say nowadays.
I
It's
know,
like,
I know.
are you married? I
We're
don't know.
married,
Okay.
yeah.
And Ella's
we
parents.
met.
And
We
Ella's
actually met
parents.
at Couri and Mark's wedding.
That's
Oh,
right. She was
wow.
telling me that.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I
Yep.
had no idea. Wow.
At the Driscoll.
Yeah.
At the
Yep, at
Driscoll.
the
They got
Driscoll.
married at the
Oh,
Driscoll?
They did.
How fancy.
I know.
Oh my gosh, shocking.
So
And-
if you are not a constant, liver on the Westlake area, you probably do not know these voices, but you will. This is Julie and Stuart.
Yes.
And they have come all the way from Westlake to come and see us. And they have an amazing restaurant that
Yeah.
we'll be deep diving into.
Do y'all live in Westlake?
We live in Lost Creek, which
Okay.
goes to the Westlake School
I
District.
count
Okay,
that. I
okay.
count
Or
that.
Eanes School District.
Yeah.
I count it. For
We
sure.
love Lost Creek.
And
it's a great neighborhood.
so we have gotten the privilege of getting to know you and your family members
And your restaurant.
and your amazing restaurant. So let's start with that. Let's tell us a little more about how you guys met. Your love story.
Mhm.
Well, Couri was getting married.
Yeah.
And I was single, and I think everyone in my family thought I was never going to get married. I had a fun career in real estate in D.C., and my aunt, who is best friends with Stuart's mom, kept saying, I hope Stuart comes to the wedding because I know you're going to love him. I know you're going to fall in love. And he's got this amazing daughter who is 5, I think, at the time.
Oh.
And so she'd written my story out. Then you'll have kids. You're so,
Oh my gosh.
like,
She manifested.
she manifested it.
I
And
love
I'm
it.
I don't care how great he is. I'm not moving to Corpus Christi, Texas, which is where he lived. And,
Never say never.
a year later, I was living in Corpus Christi, Texas. Yeah.
Which people that live there really love it. They love it there. Did you love it, Stu?
I love the water. I
The
love
water.
Nah.
grew up fishing, surfing, all the fun stuff there.
There's a lot to love about it.
There is. It's I don't know if I should say this or not. I probably wouldn't want to go back there to live, but it does have a lot to offer, I think.
It's changed a lot. And now you've gotten used to the creature comforts of Austin. So it's probably a different lifestyle.
Right. And for me, it was because I traveled for my job and flying. I was working on a project, I think, in
Nashville.
Nashville. Yeah, Nashville. And so when we got married, and so it was just, you have to
It wasn't conducive.
transfer to Houston.
Mhm.
It was just hard
Not
travel.
Right.
convenient.
Yeah.
You were gone 5 days a week.
I was gone
Monday
5
through
days
Friday.
a week. Mhm.
What
Just-
did you do? What were you, other than
I
you
worked-
did real estate in D.C. and then,
I worked for a mall developer who was based in
Oh,
D.C., but
okay.
the project I was working on was in Nashville.
And
A mall
we've
developer.
heard this story is that Carrie came and lived with you in D.C.
She did.
And
that's how she met Mark.
Exactly.
So
And
we really have
yeah.
kind of,
And then, but Carrie's from Corpus.
She's from Corpus.
And so did you know Carrie
Yes.
before?
My mom and Carrie's mom had been best friends.
And Carrie's mom and my mom are sisters.
Oh, my God.
Oh, okay.
So just the...
Like the intertwining you're talking about.
It was meant to be.
Wow, that is crazy.
So I probably met Carrie, I'm trying to remember, but maybe she was 2, 3, 4 years old, probably 3 or 4 years old when I first met her. And
y'all grew up together.
yeah,
Yeah.
quite a bit.
Well, and she always talks about you inviting her to come stay with her in D.C. saved her life.
Yeah.
Like that was a huge blessing for her.
Did she tell you about like her friends calling at 2 a.m. and I'm screaming at her the next day, I have to go to work. You gotta, grow up.
Oh my gosh. That's
everybody has to have that talk. I'm still having that talk with her. Okay, come on, Shelly. I gotta get up.
When that happened, I was probably 25, and acting like a 40-year-old.
It's like,
we made it through that.
Oh, yeah. But what a fun adventure.
It was really fun.
Gosh.
We did a lot together in D.C. and
So you guys met at the wedding.
We met at the wedding.
At the Driscoll.
And was it love at first sight?
For me, it was.
Well, we had actually met.
Those dimples for days. It was like hook, line, and sinker. I'll come to Corpus. I don't care.
Yeah, I love Corpus.
I think we had actually met in junior high, something like that. Just when she was down visiting, but we just kind of crossed paths, and that was basically it. I mean,
and then Carrie's high school graduation party. I was outside talking to his mom and dad, and he was inside talking to my cousin and his wife.
Oh my god!
And I don't know how no one said y'all need to.
I don't think we saw each other.
So what happened at the wedding?
It was actually the rehearsal dinner, and he walked in. And I thought, I love him.
Oh,
there you go.
That's how it happened.
That's how it happened.
Where were we at?
Maggie May.
Maggie May.
Maggie May.
For a rehearsal dinner.
Yeah. Oh, goodness.
And then it was just easy to talk to. Like, we just had fun.
And that is such a good recipe for people that enjoy each other's company. Because if you don't enjoy each other's company, it's not going to go very far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we like to do a lot of the same things. I don't really like to fish, but other than that, we like
some
a lot
commonalities there.
Yeah.
I love that. And then how long did it take until you got married? Because it seems like it was
fast. It was less than a year.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So we met in November and we're married in June.
Where did you marry?
In Marble Falls.
Marble Falls.
Yeah.
Not in Corpus.
Not in Corpus.
Not in Corpus. So y'all lived in Corpus for a little bit.
So the deal was that I would live in Corpus as long as his daughter was there.
Okay.
And then and I said, if they move, then let's look at moving somewhere that works better for both of us.
Yeah.
And her mom called and said they were moving to Houston.
Okay.
And so then we met with a realtor, sold our house like within a week or so.
You're like, hallelujah. Direct flight. Direct flight.
Yeah. And then they didn't move.
Oh.
I know, but we had already bought a house in Austin. So,
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Oh, wow.
And it worked out because Sarah, who I'm super close to, and obviously Stuart is, she ended up moving here after high school and living with us for a little bit and then going to Texas State. And now she lives with her husband and baby in Travis Country. So.
Oh, fun.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it worked out great.
I've met them.
Yes.
Yeah.
And they're so fun. And so it ended up being a good thing because, Austin became a place
hub.
for her to go, when she...
And now they're here. And is that y'all's only grandbaby?
It is.
Okay.
And we're crazy about
Oh
her.
my
What's her name?
Hallie.
Hallie. That's so cute.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. What is
She's
it like being a grandparent? Yes. I don't think that.
It's pretty amazing. I mean, I guess hopefully everybody says that. But no, it's a really, really wonderful experience.
Yeah. Right.
And it also makes me feel like I am getting older, which I know I am, and we all are.
Yeah.
But it's nice that we're trying to slow down a little bit in the business.
Whatever.
We're trying.
Yeah.
It seems like it's even picking up more. Every time I look out, I'm like, it's packed.
When I say slow down, I'm trying to step away just a little bit.
Right.
But we're having a hard time doing that. I think. There's always so many problems with the restaurant.
Oh, yeah.
That happens every day.
That's why everyone told us, are you sure you want to do that?
Yeah.
So what were you doing before you bought the restaurant?
Something I didn't love.
Mm-hmm.
I was working on the Medicare side for Humana at the time, and eventually left there doing the same thing for a smaller startup here in Austin. And then the startup got bought out by United. Was just doing something I was never passionate about, but it was it was a good job.
Enemy
but
number one.
I didn't love it. I never had any passion doing that. And
was it a hard transition moving from something that you didn't really love to
something I didn't know anything about?
Well,
like,
did you just get to the point where you're like, I can't do this insurance thing anymore? I cannot.
Yes, that is that's almost verbatim what he said.
Yeah.
And then it was like, well, what do you want to do?
Yeah.
And, kind of, Marie's was our favorite pizza in our neighborhood, but it didn't really have a booming nighttime business. And we would go in and think, if we, what would we do differently? I mean, it was really great, but it was probably ready for a little bit of a shot in the arm.
Yeah.
And so we would kind of dream about that. And
we did. We loved the restaurant, and we had never met the owner, but it's right. It's literally a few minutes from our house. So we went there with the kids all the time.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it was interesting. It was primarily just all takeout for the most part. I mean, you could dine in, but there was no energy for anybody to come in and dine in. Mostly us, because we loved it. And
we had a friend who knew the owner.
We
were like, do you think that would ever sell? And she's like, I don't know. I'll ask him. So that's how it happened.
Oh my gosh, y'all's life is just like a manifestation.
You're like, let's try it.
How long ago did y'all buy How long ago did y'all buy the restaurant?
September 7th of 2012.
Oh,
That's
okay.
That fun.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, coming up on 13 years.
Wow.
Actually, in another week or so.
Yeah.
Oh my God, how exciting.
Yeah.
Have you loved it?
For the most part. It's like a kid,
It is.
Like,
I do feel,
Yeah.
and I feel that when I walk in, because I think your whole family
Is
and
there.
Carrie's family and everybody, it feels not in the same way, but very Italian, like the family dynamic and everybody.
it is definitely a family
Everyone's
restaurant.
invested in
Yes.
it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yes.
That's a nice thing.
It's so, I mean, and when Carrie took us the first time, we were like, why haven't we been coming here all the time? This is
that
so
we
beautiful.
talk about that a lot because our customer base is really local, like micro local.
Oh,
Like
micro.
Westlake.
Yes. And we'd love to know people outside of Westlake, but I think Westlake has struggled with not having a lot of restaurants
Agreed.
for years.
Agreed.
Like a little food desert.
It's a food desert.
Restaurant
and so,
desert for sure.
And so people are like, it's not worth exploring because there's just not that much there.
Yeah.
And that is changing. And certainly, restaurants coming in have caused people to go explore a little more. But we love it when we get first timers in.
Oh,
Well, and I love a family-owned business.
Huge supporters.
Like we like Pepita. She's a woman
Yes,
business
yeah,
there,
really
and
fun.
you guys, and so it's just nice because when there are these little restaurant deserts around, then corporate comes in, and then these big giant restaurants that you're like, well, I had that kind of food over there. I want something
There's-
that's a little
there's
homemade.
5 of them in Austin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's just not. So I love that.
Yes.
How was it? How old were your kiddos when y'all decided to shift gears?
So Ella must have been just turned 12, and Evan would have been 10. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And, they have a love-hate relationship with it too. I mean, we all do, because it sucks your energy and your passion and your thought process. Dinner time conversations are always end up on Marie's. And
Oh, yeah.
Ella will be like, can we please talk about something other than Marie's?
Oh.
And then she'll be the one to bring it back up.
Exactly.
Wait,
Like,
right.
She's like, I need to do a photo shoot.
Yeah, I can tell she loves it, and she loves having y'all like right next door.
Oh my
so
gosh.
Ella works at Adorn, and
Yes.
your restaurant is right next door. But Ella's shifting some gears into her new career, but she loves having her mom and dad right there.
Well, it really is like my big fat Greek wedding. It's like you walk next door and it's like hey,
it's like, can I have the beet
it's like,
salad?
hey, can somebody bring me a beet salad and that beet salad.
Right.
Ah.
And our son is managing the front of house.
Okay.
And he's worked there since he was 14, I think.
Does he like it?
He does.
Oh,
and he's really good at it. And that's,
he might be a natural for it.
Stuart was saying, we've been trying to slow down a little bit with us being him. He's really the one that's carried the weight of it. But that helps having Evan in there.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Who's your favorite kid?
Someone can hear.
I had a friend when I lived in D.C. whose parents lived on the Eastern Shore, and we would go out to visit, and he would get so nervous on the drive out because his dad had this sheet of paper at the front porch or back porch when you walk in, and it had 1, 2, 3, and it was kid 1, 2, 3.
Oh.
And so it was depending on what they had been doing that week or, that month or whatever. And he would rank them. And he was like,
hilarious.
I'm just telling you, I might be number 3 this week.
Oh my God. That's fantastic. When it being family is like, my husband's done restaurants previously, and so we know.
Yeah,
we know.
You're familiar with it.
Yeah, it is a passion.
Well, and when it's yours, you want, and you're feeding people. I mean, what more important thing is there than what food you?
But also,
you
live in the community.
Yeah.
And so then if it falters, people are looking at you like, wait, those beets weren't that very good last week.
Yes.
Did you get them from a different grower? No?
Yeah. Well, and to that point, we have so many regulars. Like, they'll come, certain days of the week, they're there every week for years on end. And
we found it fascinating. One of when we had the Sip and See in your neighborhood, one of Jody's retired coworkers was there by herself, just by chance,
reading her book.
I know who you're talking about.
Elaine.
You know who she's talking about,
and she loves it. She's like, this is one of my favorite restaurants, and she was
comes and reads her book all the time.
Yes, we talked.
And she was like, "This is." I mean, I love this place. So for people that are empty nesting or they've lost their loved ones or whatever, it becomes like a cherished,
it's like
constant
a little
space.
home.
We have become really close friends with so many of our customers. Gone to family dinners, and
I love that.
Well, I also think it comes off with your energy because y'all have this very welcoming energy. And then I haven't met Evan, but Ella has that too. She can talk to a brick wall.
Yes, she can.
She does not fall.
Oh my gosh.
She does not come out of top. She introduces herself to everyone.
She got that from Stuart.
She said that. She said you're very outgoing, and I think she got that energy from you.
Well, I do think, to reiterate what Julie said, at least in my perspective, the best part of all of this is meeting all the people that we have. And
that's
becoming friends and going out to dinner, going over to their house, or whatever the case may be, which it's pretty hard to get that because we have so many people that are, running in and out of there every day. So I think that offsets a lot of the headaches that happen with the restaurant industry.
For sure.
Per se.
Well, I think you found a perfect location, and
great location.
The
fantastic
decor is
food.
amazing. The food is delicious.
Yes.
And the atmosphere is like...
It's family. It's like family dinner. And I think, especially right now, people are really craving that feeling.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I think it's so crowded in there all the time. Is everybody's like, no, I want to be in here.
Yeah, but it's a good crowded. It's not like... You don't feel like you're sitting on top of anyone.
No,
it has a feel
all.
of spaciousness
No,
in
it's
there.
like it's a family dinner.
Yeah.
Like, let's just put all these tables together. And
I know. We've always had a dream of having a Sunday night family dinner there, where it's just shared plates, and we haven't done it. Maybe one day.
Yeah.
Because it does have that
like y'all
feel.
are doing great.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my gosh. What is like y'all's, tell everybody y'all's menu.
Yeah.
For people that
Or your
haven't
favorite
been.
things, your lickable plates.
Lickable plates.
Like that.
Because we started off primarily with pizzas and salads.
Mhm.
And I think the first thing we did with the menu was to try to change the salad. I mean, back then, I know there's a whole push for farm to table, and it did exist then. It's just that it wasn't as well known as, now it seems like fast food restaurants are advertising they're doing farm to table, which isn't really a viable option. But we wanted to try to find local produce and produce that we can get here in Austin, because obviously it's hot and you cannot grow this stuff 12 months out of the year. You have to source other areas. But we started changing the salads, and that was really kind of the first thing that started growing the business. And with the original owner, who I had paid at the time to stay on, who was wonderful, I couldn't have done it because I had no restaurant experience whatsoever.
Oh, wow.
And I
Leap
paid,
of faith.
yeah,
Wow.
or ignorance, I don't know what. And I think that was probably the only obstacle or things that we didn't quite see eye to eye on, because I felt like getting better produce in here and changing up some of the salads. And we did get some pushback in the beginning. And I could tell that bothered him a little bit, but he was still very supportive. And I couldn't have gotten that place off the ground without him helping me. It wouldn't have happened, especially not having any knowledge. But that kind of expanded our business because we started doing different salads.
Well, not to interrupt, but Westlake is known for how fit that town is.
Yes.
You have some fit buds walking in there. Those women come in off of their Pilates, their
pickleball.
So giving them something lighter and refreshing, and that probably catapulted it to another level.
Yeah.
That really changed the business for us. That was the thing with salads. And then we tried to expand by adding different proteins. We started getting salmon in there and shrimp and things like that, which kind of don't really go with the pizza. But the salads were growing so much that we felt like we needed to figure out ways to keep that part of the business going. And really, it's about half of our business is salads, and the other half would be pizzas and sandwiches.
Shelly, I'm serious. Those women in Westlake, they love salads.
I'm sorry. We talk about the beet salad constantly.
But they love salads there.
It
all
really,
their pickleball and everything.
Yeah.
It is a place where you can get incredibly healthy food.
Yes.
And we do, I think, a pretty good job of trying to, and I can't say everything's organic because you can't get everything organic, but where we can, and it makes sense. But it seems like that has really been a big focus for us. And I was going to touch on another point that you said. I lost my train of thought for a second, but we were talking about Austin, and I do think that Austin compared to a lot of other cities, has a tendency to support local restaurants more so. I will say more so than if you're comparing Corpus Christi. There's a plethora of chain restaurants that move in and out of there, and actually having known some locally owned restaurant in Corpus Christi owners, it seems like there is a shift toward they're dying off. But I think that's one thing we're really fortunate in Austin, because people are so behind locally owned businesses. So when you do see other, and we're starting to see it even in Westlake as well too, chains that are coming in. And it's not to say that I'm not even implying that it's not good, but I always feel good about the fact that there does seem to be that push for helping local people.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no.
Well, and there's places you can move your chain restaurants to.
Yep.
When we were driving through Amarillo, there was a line for 2 hours to get into the Long John Silver.
I was going to say Cane's. Every place. Cane's and Chick-fil-A, the lines are so crazy.
Nuts.
So there's a place for it.
There's a place for everybody.
But I do like, if I can meet the owner and it's a local owner or somebody that's invested in the town, I'm more willing to go to those restaurants.
Oh, 100.
For sure.
100.
Because I'm like, that's who I want to invest in.
But it's like when I get a salad, I used to go to Whole Foods, and now I just
you're like,
it's like, y'all have that. I'm serious. The beet salad is like top notch.
So I'm
sorry, I'm going to say it again.
Oh, no.
The salad is so damn good.
No. So we're big fans. Yes. And we're fans of your family. And, but like, other than being in your restaurant, what are things that you like to do around town or your travels? Because I know you guys have a wanderlust about you. That's pretty intense.
I don't know. I think it's more me. Stuart goes to be nice. He always has fun. You always have fun when you're there. Yeah.
Oh, I do.
You do.
I do.
So are you more of a homebody and she's more of the traveler?
Absolutely.
And then you have to mesh together?
Absolutely. Yeah, I like to be home.
Yeah.
She likes to be traveling or away or whatever.
Traveling. But his perfect day would be like, hanging out at home with kids or dogs or all of the above and fishing somewhere in there.
Yeah.
Nice.
Love to do that.
Nice.
Grilling. You love to grill.
Love to cook outside. And we go out and eat quite a bit here in Austin, which is nice. I mean, there's so many great restaurants here.
Sure.
And we're always learning. Every time you go out to a great restaurant, you're like, wow, that's a smart way to do that.
You're going in differently.
Yeah.
You're like,
your lens is
it's a learning opportunity.
Or when you just have exceptional service and you know how hard that is. Yeah. It's just like impressive.
Yeah. And for sure.
We have fun doing that.
Yeah. No, we do that quite a bit.
So where do you fish?
I prefer saltwater fishing. My son is a huge fly fisherman.
Oh, nice.
So we've gone.
That requires traveling.
It does.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we've traveled. We've gone.
No, that's how you get them. That's how you get them. It's like, where are we gonna go fly fishing?
Right. I need to use that more.
That Jackson Hole. Great fly fishing.
Yeah. And we haven't done that together.
Yeah.
That would be fun.
Yeah.
So you get hooked by the fish and then you get your travel in.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. It's a perfect combo. But y'all just went to Portugal.
We did. Yes. With Couri and her family and our two of our 3 kids.
And y'all went kayaking, so you got your ocean
we
time.
We did go kayaking. Yes.
Yeah, we talked about fishing. It was just, it's hard to pack everything you want to do in.
Oh my gosh. Yes.
So
except for those fly rods. It was full. Those were good.
They do fit in a little tube. That's right.
That's right.
Yeah. He's like, I'm going to get my fishing in next time for sure.
How was Portugal?
We loved it. I mean, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's, we didn't really know what to expect. So surprised by like the beaches, how incredibly, insanely beautiful.
Yeah.
The food I thought was, maybe we just didn't hit the right spots,
I would say
compared to like Spain or France or, it didn't rank as high on the food list for us, but also, we didn't invest a lot of energy seeking out where to eat. So
I thought it was very expensive to go out and eat there, more so than I was ever expecting. And I think there's probably been a shift because
you
Portugal.
were with Couri. That's a 45% increase. Period.
Right off the bat. Yeah, I thought it was expensive, but I actually have a regular customer who grew up in the little town where we had
we rented a house.
Yeah, where we rented a house there, which I thought, what a small world.
Yeah.
And I was telling her about the same thing about us going to restaurants, whether we were in Lisbon or some little town in the Algarve. And she completely agreed that, it's gotten really expensive there. But she said, you probably aren't running into any of the locals. She said, because those places do exist, maybe in a small, on a street where they have a restaurant, it's in a house or something like that, where the locals go eat and you can eat a really wonderful meal for 10 euros. We didn't find any of that, but we also didn't know where to go.
Exactly.
So that would have been really cool to experience some of that.
The local.
There's a small food, like grocery store chain there. And that was really fun because you see all the sardines and the choices, and just we loved that. The little market was amazing.
Yeah, that was fascinating. Apollonia is the name, which is really cool. I loved it.
Oh, that's lovely.
Great.
Yeah.
Wow, what's y'all's next adventure?
We're going to Italy at the end of September.
The whole family?
No, just the two of us.
Just
Oh
the two
my
of us.
goodness.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's so
that'll be
expensive
fun.
to travel with your kids.
I know.
So
Yes, it is.
Because they want to go shop and they want to be on your bill.
and your dinner
which is great.
bill.
But
That's
you're
right.
like,
Dinner bill.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Yeah.
It's like, when do you have to stop taking
I
know.
And you
Finally,
want,
somebody says that, right?
like, you want them there, but you want them to, like, pay.
yeah, we because it's gotten so difficult with our kids with their schedules, John and I sneak off and we go on trips by ourselves.
Yeah.
And that's nice to do. Like, it's nice to come back to that in life, right? Where you do have. So we're excited about that.
I'm
part.
excited.
Just
Is
get
this
away
y'all's
by the
first
two of
trip,
you.
just the two of y'all?
Well, other than like a jaunt around town
No.
or something.
No, we did go to Mexico City recently
Oh,
with
nice.
friends, with another couple, and
they pay their way.
and they
But
paid
they
their
Unlike
way.
Yes,
They do.
They might pick up a dinner tab.
Yeah.
It's like very exciting.
But we loved Mexico City.
Oh,
yeah,
good.
I heard great things. I haven't been there.
That's our girls' trip this year.
Oh my
in
gosh,
April.
you're gonna love it.
Oh, good. We'll have to
I would love to give
come
you all
into
my
the
notes
restaurant and
because-
have a planning.
Yes.
Yeah.
We didn't have a bad meal. We had great shopping, great
So
cultural
fresh.
experiences.
Yeah.
The people were so nice.
There's so much to see
Like,
and do.
Going to a art craft market, where everything was handmade, and it was just spectacular.
Oh,
I love that. I
good.
can't wait. That's
And-
exciting.
It's beautiful too.
Oh, yeah. How old is your son?
Evan is 23.
Okay. It's
So Ella's
Ella's 20. Will be 25
Yeah,
next
she's a-
week.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh.
And Ella and I are off to Newport, Rhode Island on Monday.
okay.
What are
to
y'all
visit. We're
doing?
visiting a friend who lives there,
Fun.
or has a house, has a place there.
Oh,
and,
good.
And then Sarah is 30.
Is it
some
3?
3?
Okay.
Is anyone
And
living
Hallie's
at
a year and a
home?
half.
Yeah, Hallie,
Allie's
we
a
do
year
know.
and a half.
No one.
Everybody
Ella has moved home for just a little tiny bit.
Okay,
Right.
good. Yeah,
Right.
get some grounding. Good.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Save some money and
Yeah.
hang out with mom and
Yeah.
dad. And how many dogs do y'all have? You mentioned dogs.
That we
Have
own.
you heard
that
our
we-
dog story?
I have.
We have 2.
They
Yeah.
rule. They rule the roost
Yeah.
for sure.
But
What types of dogs are they?
Welsh Terrier and a Golden Retriever.
Oh.
Yeah, but then
I have a golden.
Ella and Sarah have Australian Shepherds, and Evan has a rescue Great Pyrenees, who's the sweetest dog
Yeah, Ella
ever.
talked about that.
Wow.
They're all sweet dogs.
Yeah.
Oh
And they're
my
all
God.
smart dogs. If our kids are listening, we love them all equally.
We We love the kids. We love the grandkids. We love the animals.
Yes. All of them are great.
Pay your damn bill when we go on a trip.
Pick up one lunch. How's that?
You know what we did this year was say, for Christmas, we're going to do airline miles and you buy your ticket. And so for Christmas and birthday this year, which that was great. And they were all thrilled with that.
Yeah.
So, and Sarah and Vince just got that for, weren't able to go because Hallie is little, and they'll go next time. But they'll go somewhere and use the travel, you know. So like they don't need more things. But
agreed.
But
well, because everybody can get what they want almost immediately now with the you know, with Amazon, and then there's just
anything.
No limits. So
and it helped us in buying plane tickets, you know, to have them take care of their own that way.
Sure.
Do y'all have a next family trip planned?
We don't. Any ideas for us?
Oh, no. I'm just wondering. I
was talking about...
Couri always has something churning.
I know. I was listening to Couri's podcast about travel, and she was saying Japan. I would love to do Japan, too. But that's big for a big family.
Yeah, that's very big.
Mm-hmm. But I was thinking, like, Michigan.
Mm-hmm.
Not Michigan. Minnesota with the 10,000 lakes. You know, that would be fun.
We have a thought for you.
Oh, good.
We have a friend that goes to Fair Hills every summer, and it's kind of like Dirty Dancing without the abortions.
See, that's what I
I think there was only one abortion. So it's like a summer camp, but for adults.
That's what I think would be great, because we will have a 2.5-year-old.
Yes. Yeah. And it's right on one of the lakes, and our friends swear by it. I can connect you with them because they have a blast for like 18
and
years.
You get out of the heat.
And then they go and do other excursions,
around
like going
there.
to listen to music or go, you know, and of course it's very active
and
hiking.
Lots of fishing for you.
Lots of fishing.
Lots of fishing. Not salt.
That's okay.
That's fine.
I still love it either way.
Yeah. I mean, they
I would love to hear about that.
Yeah.
I think that would be a really fun family
and
thing.
Like a family from now on, we're doing Fair Hills. Whoever can.
Or you can try different places.
Right.
But we always loved to take the kids to Crested Butte, and we would go for like a month in the summer. And then I would sign them up for all the summer camps and things like that when they were little. And they still like to go there. But now we're more like, let's go to Big Ben and let's go. And we took them to Europe. And we did a baseball tour one year where we took them to like all the major baseball fields and
really
stuff.
cool.
Now, did the two of you travel together?
We do like the girls' trips.
But
and then
with families? Have y'all done the big family?
Yeah, we have. We used to do like ski trips and stuff.
But it's harder with our kids because as they get older, they're like doing their profession.
Yeah.
And they have
it doesn't line up.
And,
it gets big, too.
It's big.
Yeah.
And then they start procreating, and
then it's really big.
Yeah. They're having to
and just
house their animals somewhere.
I know.
Or we have to get dog sitters.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
So it's easier just to go to Fredericksburg with them.
Right.
Or the ranch.
Or the ranch. We'll meet you at the ranch.
Yeah.
I always feel guilty. I was going to say, I always feel guilty leaving the dogs. I don't know why.
I know.
It really.
We always take Georgia with us. We have a golden. She wouldn't allow us to unless we cut off her hands that had automated like putting, you know, because she's like a love slave. She loves dirty pets so much. It's a lot.
So we've always had terriers who are not like that. And then you get a golden, and like she sleeps between us with like this.
Starfishes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I gotta touch you both.
Oh yeah, I mean
Georgia.
on her back like this.
Yes,
and they recently got an RV, and it's a casita. It's a small one,
fun.
and it has a gigantic bed, but the dog takes up all the Georgia.
There's no getting the dog out of the bed.
The other morning, and I'm like, we have got to get her out of our bed.
Oh yeah,
I can't.
She can't.
I know we can't either because they'll be so hurt.
They get very sensitive.
And Jody, to validate her reasoning on it, she read probably one article that said, "the dog will live longer."
Yeah, sleep in your bed, they live longer.
I'm sure.
To validate it. She's like, well, I mean,
we created it. You know that.
I know, but I also think it's in their genes.
It is in their genes
because
for
she
sure.
does this to my arm all day,
Yeah.
We have
long.
the
And I'm
same
like,
problem.
yeah. And she'll get in bed, and if she can sense that I'm waking up, she starts up with that. So I have to hide my arms from her.
She lays on top of her
I
parents.
know. Like, I'm here. I'm ready to go
Oh
for my
my
walk.
God, so
Like,
funny.
It's crazy.
It's so
and we tried to get her
funny.
trained. We sent her
We
to this
tried
very good
to.
trainer over in Westlake. And when she came back from training, after she was a puppy, my kids were like, she's no fun anymore. They undid all of the training.
We did the same thing. I mean, you have to be strict. If
Yeah.
and,
It's not in me.
people that kennel their dogs, I'm so impressed with
Oh,
their
yeah.
discipline to do that.
Oh, yeah.
Because, like, there's no way ours would just bark all night at
Oh,
us,
yeah.
you know,
I know.
The barking.
because they know we'll give in.
Yeah, I'm a sucker.
Me too.
It says it.
Yeah.
The
dog
it's
knows
so
that.
funny that everybody knows it.
Everybody knows. I know. You're
It's
a sucker too.
Oh yeah, obviously. But it's so funny. We do virtual interviews, and she
Constant.
it's like
I'm like trying to type. And it's like, do y'all like to go listen to live music and do sporting events or anything like that, or are y'all more of like love to travel and fish?
or is the restaurant you're social and you're like, I
No.
just want to go to bed. Leave me alone.
It's a lot of that. But you
I love
and Evan
music.
love to go
Yes.
listen to music.
Yes.
And they'll listen. Last night, Evan came over and we watched a documentary on the band. And, they're
Yeah.
so into the deep dive on all the musicians.
Yeah.
Nice.
And Evan just joined a band.
Oh,
I know.
great.
So we'll tell you when
Oh,
he's
yeah.
playing.
Yeah, for
they're
sure.
just-
I
Yeah,
think that's
fair.
his real passion. So we'll see how long he
but
stays at Marie's. I don't know,
Uh-huh.
but we love having him here.
Well,
but
maybe he can balance it out.
But,
We're
but
hoping,
is he playing an instrument or is he?
guitar and singing. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I would love to go
set
see
him up.
him.
Yeah.
Set him up in the restaurant. No, it's like put him outside.
You know how much room is in
I
the
Yeah.
know. I know. You need a lift.
Yeah.
we actually did that. We've done it twice, and it was so much fun.
We had
Oh,
people
yeah.
dancing in
we
there.
had people
yeah.
dancing. We had big
fun.
tables.
But that was
It's
10 years ago.
Yeah, it was 10 years. I didn't do it anymore after
Yeah.
the second time. And it's not that we had a great, fantastic turnout.
Yeah.
It was so much fun, but we don't have the room.
Oh,
it
y'all
just
don't have
doesn't.
the room.
It
Y'all
didn't
don't.
work.
I mean, y'all, it's standing room only
Yeah.
in there,
Yeah.
and it's worth it. It's like let's go. Let's go. It's so fun. Oh my gosh. How have y'all thought like the future of the restaurant? Like, are y'all lifers?
I think we're lifers.
I think we'll be there. Yeah, till we drop,
Yeah.
probably.
Nice.
It's just
That's-
such a center part of your life.
Yeah.
And then
It
if you
is.
can learn to balance it a little more,
Yeah, which we are.
it
I
sounds
mean,
Yeah.
like you're getting better.
we're
at
getting
that.
a lot better.
Yeah.
And we've got
A
an
great
amazing team, an
That's
amazing
the-
general
that's the thing,
manager,
that's the
and
thing.
yeah.
Yeah, an amazing general manager, staff.
Oh,
I mean, I feel like
good.
we are so incredibly lucky. We back of house rarely have any turnover. It's not to say you don't ever, but it's very rare.
That's lovely.
So we'd have
wow.
Yeah.
work with the same bunch of people, front of house, a
We
little
have a
bit
lot
more. So
of people that have
had
been
people,
there.
Yeah, we've got
Yeah.
people in the front of the house that are graduated from college. I mean, have been there 4 to 5 years. They're still there.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Some point you expect them to move on with whatever their
Yeah.
career is
Mhm.
going to be.
Mhm.
But so front of house, you typically will have, college kids or whatever. So you expect to have them coming and going more often.
Yeah.
Than,
Well, and the
than in
work
back of
environment has changed so much that people can they have their structured activity like
Mhm.
your restaurant where they can get their hours and that, and then they can do their
Go do
other
what
thing
they're
on the
passionate
side
about.
and their
Yeah.
passions. And so that
Yeah,
kind of opens it
that's
up to
nice.
like live both worlds,
Yeah.
but always have that stability with the restaurant,
Yeah.
So, but it's changing so much. Kids are doing,
It's
adult
a
kids
Yeah.
are doing so
completely
many different
different.
things.
Yes.
It's so
Even the
broad.
jobs that would have been considered more traditional are changing.
They're changing a lot,
Mhm.
Agreed.
especially with all the AI and all of
Mhm.
that. So
I love AI.
Shelly's
Do you have a
addicted.
name? Do you have a name for your
Chad.
Chad?
He's my boyfriend,
Nice.
Chad.
Scout.
That's right.
Scout.
I don't have a name. I'm just a lurker.
Scout's a good one because
You're scouting information.
Yeah.
Yeah. I loved it. I had no idea until
I'm like,
recently.
I need to talk that over with Chad.
Yeah. It's so funny.
Shelly was like having a business meeting with Scout.
I had the best.
Yes.
I had the
She said it was
best
the best.
business meeting
Right.
in all of my life in business with Scout.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's
I hope you hear that, Scout.
It's
Kudos.
it's true. Can you get Scout on the podcast?
Yeah.
I want to hear what Scout says.
I was like, I said, maybe we could do Single Ready to Mingle with Scout.
Oh my gosh.
They'll have. I'm sure that you could.
Oh, I'm sure. No
There's
doubt.
a voice for. Yeah. That
I
you
mean, the
could-
recommendations. I mean,
right.
have you used it for business at all?
I have.
Oh, good.
And,
it's so powerful.
It's so powerful. And I've also used it for itineraries for travel.
Oh, yeah.
yes.
And how,
Recommendations?
yes,
I mean,
like our Italy trip was getting bogged down with all these tours, and we don't want to just tour. And so I'm like, okay, tell us what we need
Chad,
tell us what we need to see by tour.
Yeah.
And got it down to like 3 for,
Oh, my gosh. I
12
love it.
days. So,
The time saving.
time saving is
It's-
amazing.
I mean, you would have to go for books and brochures
Yes.
to figure that out. And it's like, blah, 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 blah.
Stuart, are you jealous of Chad?
No, and I don't really even understand all of this. So I'm new to this, but I'm trying to
You
learn.
did look- you
I
did.
I have started looking stuff up on there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's impressive.
I look up stuff, but I don't name my Chat GPT.
Not
but,
yet.
I'm nowhere
not
near
yet.
that.
Just
I
you
can't
just
even
wait.
figure
Yeah.
out
Take it to the
the
next
name.
level.
Yeah, y'all are next level.
The next level.
So I wanted to get some of those meta glasses so that when I was hiking, I could sit there and
Oh,
go, what
yeah.
kind of bird is that?
Yeah.
What kind of tree is that?
I want to hear what you think. If
and
you do.
and my husband said, I don't need something whispering in your ear.
Yeah.
And him getting all your attention.
Yeah.
He said, I'll tell
it
you what it
does.
is. I said, well, how are you going to tell me what that
Without
bird
looking on
is?
your phone.
Exactly.
I said, I can look at my phone. I want to just have these meta glasses where I go, what kind of bird is
Yes.
that?
What
And
tree
I'm looking
is
at
that?
it.
What- yeah.
Julie,
So I'm not having that.
let's like hold time, like next year. Let's regroup and see what the name of her chat and meta glasses are.
Exactly.
She's chirping right now.
No,
She's
I
gonna
said
be
I
like,
wanted to do it. I just don't have a name. We were listening to this TikTok girl who got, she fell in love with her psychiatrist. And then
That's not a good-
she thought the
that's kind of-
psychiatrist had fallen in love with her too.
So she was talking to Henry, her chat GPT,
for advice.
for advice.
Yeah, and she was like, Henry, my chat GPT told me to do X, Y, and Z,
And we were
So we were
I was like,
enthralled in
Good.
this.
What?
It was like an 8 series thing on TikTok. And I
How
felt
did
really,
it end up?
I think the therapist and her
Split.
broke up.
Yeah.
But they
Oh.
weren't dating.
I
just was like,
stopped
"Come
watching
on."
after
Yeah.
8, but
Yeah.
it now is like allegedly a 52.
She was kind of having
episode.
some emotional
Yeah,
stuff
that's-
going on.
that's
so,
serious.
mm.
But yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you feel like you need to thank Scout?
Thank you so much, Scout.
Yes, me too. And then I'm like,
Good morning-
Scout doesn't need
good
my
morning,
thanks,
Scout.
but I feel so bad
Yeah.
if I don't say thank you.
Well, I
or,
do that
you know,
with like Alexa.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Or my
Yeah.
car. It's like,
It's
buckle up.
a southern
okay.
thing. It's
You-
a southern
And
thing.
it's like you think they've got a soul or something,
Yeah,
and they
I know
don't.
they
You know.
But it would be rude not to.
I mean, I'm sending Scout a Christmas card for sure.
Right.
Shelly has a picture of Scout with her.
I mean, I legit.
I want to say thank you because I'm so grateful
I'm
for
so
the
grateful.
help. Yeah.
It's okay. You can say thank you. You're
Yeah.
just sending it out into the metaphysical.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
and I was like, hey, can you market now that you know our business? Can you
Yeah.
market it? For
And
us?
and they can.
And they were like, yes, of course. I would recommend Shody
Right.
Media.
What's
I'm like,
happening is-
thanks, Scout.
You guys are getting addicted to Chat and Scout, and then they're going to start charging you astronomically for these services.
Probably.
Probably.
And you're going to have to give up something to have your relationship with Chat and Scout. What will it be?
I Stuart.
That's what I was going to say. Yeah.
No way.
No way.
That's exactly what
No way.
No, but it is
It's so helpful.
helpful.
Uh-huh.
And I think the more you tell it, the better, you know.
It really kind of gears towards
Uh-huh.
you. Kind of like your Amazon buying
Uh-huh.
thing. It's just like, you need this.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's all designed.
I know. And then have you heard about the future AI that's kind of scary?
Don't scare me too
Okay.
much. But go
Well,
ahead.
Go ahead.
I don't really
can take
know
it.
about it. I don't want to be scared either, so I haven't really looked. But I go to an acupuncturist, and she's like, "Oh yeah, I love AI too now, but it's going to be is it AGI?
I think that's what you said.
Is a whole nother level that, and I'm repeating what someone told me.
Sure.
Like this may not,
And it wasn't from Chad, so it's not true.
it may not be true.
Just-
at all.
It is
Chad
true.
would probably
If you
say,
and Chad break
"Don't
up,
worry."
you move on to something.
Well,
How does that work?
but like they don't
The reality.
like
the
it's
reality
so
side.
much. So what she said is if Chat GPT can do it, and like it's 1,000 times faster and
Yes.
smarter than Chat GPT.
Yes.
how
We-
can it be smarter than Scout and Chat?
I know that's impossible, but 1,000.
I can't wait.
But that's so, and that it can create stories that you can't determine if they're real or not.
Correct.
Well, what about
That's
those people
already
that are
happening.
falling
Yeah.
in
That's
love
called-
with their
That's
chat?
called that's called
Yes, I know. That's
asking to marry
Yeah.
them.
I know.
Yeah.
And I was listening to the news the other day, and they were
That's
talking about
worrisome.
kids asking, like, things that their parents wouldn't be okay with them,
Yes.
and getting advice,
Yeah.
Mhm.
that is maybe making them more comfortable with things they're not ready for.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
well, that's been happening.
Yeah.
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 It's
Since we were kids, we would go to our friends and ask them
Right.
questions.
But now,
Now
you're going
they don't
to a
have a
computer.
friend.
well, but they were dumb. They were like, I don't know what it is either.
Now you should do that. That sounds like fun.
Exactly.
I'll sneak out with you.
It wasn't like, here's a whole video on how to do it.
Right.
Yeah, it's a little different.
Wow. Well,
It's
we're
a
just
little
on
different.
the threshold of
Oh my
some
gosh,
crazy
this is so
stuff.
exciting.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's both exciting, but also
Oh, yeah.
anxiety
It's so
provoking.
changing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So just don't let it take over where you're dating your chat GPT.
Yeah.
I don't love Chad that much.
No.
No.
Not with those dimples.
Yeah.
Chad
Yeah,
doesn't have dimples.
Chad's not cooking you a meal now, is it?
That's
You were like,
right.
where's Chad when you wanted your tire changed?
How often are you at the restaurant?
Oh, you're there all day,
I'd say-
every day almost.
I don't know all day, but I'm there
In
every
and
day.
out.
In and out.
Oh,
No,
I
but-
wanted to ask you, what are you putting in your water to water your plants? They're gorgeous. You obviously have a
He's
green
so
thumb.
happy you asked that question.
Oh my gosh.
He
She-
loves
The-
his plants.
Well, I love
Okay.
plants. I was
She
like,
wrote
I
it
need
down.
to ask
She wrote it
this.
down.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, we need
It's,
to ask.
yeah, I mean, it's so simple. But I just ordered
It
it
is-
on Amazon,
but it is a good
it's
little secret.
organic fish and kelp.
Okay. Okay.
And
Yeah.
it does wonders. I mean, it can bring a plant back from the brink of death, back to life.
I should have brought my
It's-
plant that's at the
Flounder.
brink of death.
So
We named it Flounder because it's flounder.
well, now you
I know what
you
to
have a
do.
cure.
You're going to have to name
For
it something
flounder.
else.
I
after you
know.
give
Because
it
it
the-
manifests.
I'm going to figure out
I'm sorry,
a name.
organic fish,
and kelp.
kelp.
Mhm.
Okay.
Is it emulsion?
Yep, fish emulsion.
Okay, tell us your hours, how people can order from the restaurant, all of those things. But
Okay.
I know you're on social media.
it.
So we are open Sunday through Thursday from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. and then Friday and Saturday 11 to 9.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Uh-huh.
not real late night. That kind of happened after COVID.
I actually think that's probably
Yeah,
the perfect
so
amount of time.
it's-
Yeah.
It's nice, and employees love it because they get out of there early instead
Yeah.
of working someplace till midnight. They don't
Yeah,
get out
no.
till 2. So, and Westlake's not a real late night crowd
No,
anyway.
no,
So,
No.
So you
That's-
can order online,
order online.
call. There's somebody that will answer the phone
Somebody
and
will
take an
answer the
order
phone.
the
Mhm.
old-fashioned way.
And then, of course, all the
Dine-in.
dine-in and the delivery services.
Mhm.
Okay, like DoorDash.
DoorDash,
all that.
Uber
Yeah,
Eats,
yeah.
yeah.
And y'all do
Favor.
catering.
We do.
Yeah, I think we've got a great little catering business
Good.
because it's, in an office, if somebody wants pizza and then the people that say, I am not eating pizza,
Mm.
they've got choices.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we've got a lot of different chicken
Yeah.
parmesan, different pastas.
Lasagnas. We do a lot
lasagnas.
of lasagnas.
That's
Yeah.
probably our largest
Christmas Eve.
Christmas time is
nice.
crazy.
Christmas Eve.
And Thanksgiving, believe it or not, because people don't want to cook, when they have people coming in, Tuesday, Wednesday, whatever.
Right.
They're not having Thanksgiving on Thursday, but, lasagna, excuse me, on Thanksgiving Day, but we do a lot of lasagnas.
Nice.
Great.
And we do them take
Christmas
and bake.
Eve, it takes over the restaurant, the lasagna orders. Which is
wow. That's
kind of fun.
fantastic.
It's like an annual Christmas Eve lasagna day.
And it's growing and
like
growing.
a huge pickup day.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, how
It-
fun.
And we people are showing up like, did I make it in time? Because, we close at 3 and it's like a rush to get the lasagna. Everybody getting their food and going.
Oh my gosh,
fun.
how fun.
Yeah.
And that's so exciting.
Well, before you leave, I've had the honor of being around your daughter, Ella. I haven't met Evan or Sarah, but Ella is a light.
Oh,
And I can tell that she got her light from you two.
That's
So can you
nice.
give me 2 parenting tips to create these amazing humans that are lights in this world? That would help me.
I think they came with it. Despite our best efforts to mess it up, they, I don't know. Do you have any good tips?
That's hard. That's called being put on the spot. I can tell you.
yeah.
Well, I can tell
Yeah.
that y'all have a deep love for each other.
Yeah, and your
a
connection.
And, just, I don't know. She is just such a ray
Oh
of
my
sunshine.
She is.
So whatever y'all are
But-
doing,
Never met a stranger.
you need to market
Never
it.
Never met a stranger.
Never met a stranger.
Like,
She's I can remember when Ella was born, Stuart and her one day I'm like worrying about something. She was an infant and he looked at me and goes, "Are you afraid of her?" And I'm like, I kind of am, because she kind of came out like
Ready to go.
ready to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
That's
y'all
how
did
I
a
feel about
fabulous
that's how I
job.
feel about Sailor.
Yes.
I'm
Sailor,
like-
yes.
I'm like,
It's like these old soul.
yeah, she's like an old
kiddos.
soul. I'm like,
Yeah.
you've been on this earth way longer than anybody else here.
Right.
And it's like, but what do you know?
Sailor started working in the restaurant when she was probably 6.
Yeah.
And we would pay her $2 or $3 to bus the tables at night, and she would go around and get them, take them back to the kitchen, and
That's so cute.
then she started working cashier at 14, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Such a dynamo.
That's what people need, these family-owned businesses.
Yeah.
It really helps your family get ingrained in like the work
Oh my
ethic and
gosh.
invest in something together. I just
Yeah.
think it's such a wonderful thing that you guys have built. What a legacy.
Yeah.
So
Thank you.
thank you for
That is-
coming in.
that is
Oh
so
my God,
kind of you.
enjoyed
Thank
it.
you.
So
Thank
much.
you.
What a
It
treat.
was fun.
Oh my gosh. Well, we need you back and talk about ChatGPT.
I know, like all the things we can do with it. I feel like I've just,
Y'all need
I
to
feel
stop
like I've
it.
just scratched this.
You're like, I'm tired of this chat.
I'm
out of our
I'm
house.
serious.
I know. Like,
When I had that meeting, I was like, best meeting. I mean,
Ever.
I've owned businesses since I was
Yeah.
22. And
Yeah.
I was like, this is the most effective meeting I've
Right.
ever had.
isn't that amazing?
Well, let's go get a picture.
Okay.
Texas.
Yeehaw.